Gee, Bert, what do you think we're doing in this tank here? Nah, I don't know, Ernie. But it looks like got some kind of newfangled machine coming around. Oh, that sucker done took my ink sac. Oh, oh, oh no, that hurt. Oh. Welcome to Bert and Ernie's Squid Power Plant. I didn't really know what to name them, so you can tell I'm a child of the Sesame Street. Anyway, let's talk about how this thing works. These are, well, let's go back to this. These are ranchers here. I got 12 of them going. And on the ranchers, I have these transfer nodes and the transfer node piping. And if you come back around here, it continues on going this way. And right here, we are using the ink sacs and the bioreactor to make biofuel. And right now it's running at 80% efficiency, and I'll explain that in a minute. This is a buffer chamber, which this is what it's going to change into biofuel, and that's a biofuel tank. That is how much it's holding. So anyway, we have these are the ink sacs coming in here, and then above us here, let's get up here, come on. Alright, and above us here we have liquid nodes, and it's holding biofuel from here, and god dang it, stepper. And the piping going into biofuel generator, and it takes the biofuel that it's making from the reactors and makes energy, and also stores a tiny bit. I put some spot loaders back here to make sure things are stay working, and each one of these makes 16 MJ per tick. So I have this meter, which I thought you could read how much MJ you're making, but no, it just says saturation 100%. So I do believe I have it calculated up to, hold on a sec, I'm not going to do it in my head because I'll get it wrong. 272 MJ per tick, which is 8 MJ less than what we were making from the force farm, the force engines and the forestry farm, and 100% more compact, if not 1,000 times more compact. Ah! But I put a vibrant glass right here, vibrant quartz glass for light for Bert and Ernie, and information panel here. You got to have the text card to run it. But anyway, let's take a look at the bio. Okay, so this is the biofuel reactor. This takes the ink sacs, and this is how you make it. Pretty cheap. The fermented spider eye is kind of a pain in the butt. Good thing we got the sugarcane farm going, and then a couple slime ball, some clay bricks, which you know can be a pain in the butt. But if you want clay, gravel, sandstone, flint, there's all different kinds of ways. There's some sludge. There's also you can get clay blocks from 1 iron equals 4 clay blocks, so that'd be pretty easy to find, just iron there. Okay, biofuel generator, pistons, blaze rod, redstone transmission coils, which are made with silver in the middle, and plastic sheets, furnaces, pistons, and a machine frame. Easy stuff. Easy, easy, easy stuff. Of course, I got these redstone energy conduits. You guys know about those. These reactors, bioreactors, don't need power. Or do they? I can't remember. No, they do need power. That's why I messed up there. Or do they? No, they're not even connecting, see? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Stuff's been goofing up on me all day. Ah, there we go. Yep, I knew it. I'll be back with you in just a bit. Okay guys, I'm back here. I did just learn that the bioreactor, all it needs, well, I mean, doesn't really need anything. If you wanted to turn it off, you can put a lever on it or send a redstone signal and power it that way, and that'll turn it off. Because yeah, it's not connecting here. And when I place like redstone energy conduit there, it doesn't connect. So this thing does not need power. That's where I got confused. The only thing that does need power in this whole system is the rancher. I don't think we covered the rancher yet, so let's look at that. More plastic sheets, liquid ducts, which you're going to need some copper, I believe, shears, tin, and reception coil, redstone reception coil. So if I'm telling you guys, this is cheap. I mean, dirt cheap. I don't know the MJ per tick. This needs there, I guess it is right there. It says 3200 MJ per tick, which is quite a bit. Surely that ain't right. 8,000 EU per tick? No, that ain't right. I'm not making 3200 MJ per tick. Oh no, that's how much it stores. Okay, it's storing 3200 MJ. How much it uses per tick, I can't quite tell how much. I'll try to put that in the description or overlay it in the video so you guys know how much per tick it's taking up. So if we're making 272 here, and trying to think, if we're making 272 here, and I got a quarry running, so if we right click the redstone cell here, it's you know, on the lower left it says energy requested 80. That's all that's coming out of here is 80 MJ per tick to run the quarry, which I have this set at 100, and this goes to the quarry here. Of course, I put 2 spot loaders underneath each one of these to keep them active. Who's down? Oh, it's probably Gizmo and his buddy down there mining. But I mean, this is cheap. We're making enough power that we can power a quarry, power these ranchers, and everything runs fine. Let me see if I can, real quick, go to the old internet and see what I can find as far as, I'm not even sure if you guys can see this stuff or not, but doesn't look like you can. Give me 1 second.
Summer is more or less the only opportunity professional footballers...
Shut up. It runs on either Buildcraft or Industrial Craft power. It doesn't say how much. Oh. Dang it, it doesn't say how much it needs. God, let's see if I can find a different one. There's a Tekkit one there. That might be similar. No, it doesn't say how much it uses. That's crazy. Anyway, it can't be much. One thing we could do is put a energy cell here, and then you can right click it with the multimeter, and that'll tell you how much it's drawing per tick. But these damn haste boots got me going crazy. They're not. I could switch these up to where it's pulling. Nah, never mind. I can't do that. It looks silly coming back out of that with a cable. This way it looks pretty clean, except for down here, and I thought about doing some micro blocks here to cover this up and give it like a little ledge. Old Bert and Ernie. think that covers everything as far as the items that I used, and this particular setup seems to be compact. I don't know the ratio of bioreactors to biofuel generators. I don't know if you need 1 per 1, or do you need 2 for 1, or 3, 4, 5, whatever. Currently I have 17 of these and 21 or 23 of these. I went ahead and made a stack, so I'll probably sell the rest of them at the stores, and once I'm sure I don't need them. But other than that, I think maybe I can right click on that conduit down there. Let's see. No, it just says 100% saturation. So it's got to be doing fairly decent, because running a quarry and it's taking 80 MJ per tick right out of this thing, and it's not even budging, man. So it's got to be making plenty of power. This one over here is not being used at the moment. I shut down the forest tree farm, and later, as soon as I will and Z move their tesseracts, I'm going to remove this, say goodbye to the cow. Where you at? There you are. What's up, Bessie? Here. Feel free to move. Right on cue. I think let's go down here and look at the what we're doing for the grinders. You can see Z has set up a waterfall system here. So the shard will be up in here, and woo, I got 7%, good. And down here at the bottom are these ME transition planes, and they're hooked up to the ME system. So anything that falls on these guys, like this, gets oh, I just threw the whole stack. Anyway, anything that falls on top of this gets sucked back into the ME system. So the spawners, I have trouble with this area back here. For some reason, those things don't like me. There we go. Yeah, for some reason, those ME transition planes do not like me whatsoever. The Enderman one, I got stuck down there the other day. It was on like 1 FPS and frozen. But yeah, it's pretty cool, because anything that falls on top of them and drops, it goes right into the ME system. So it's pretty handy. The Enderman here, there's the soul cage, and I think he said he wanted a 44 block drop, so that they die. And then all the other ones, I think 24, takes care of everything else. I'm planning on having a spider, a witch, and a blaze, and let's see what else. I think that's about it. And the Enderman. And we got room for expansion this way if we need to. But that pretty much covers that. Oh, the cow's out. Hey, live free. I hope they come on soon. I left them a little note to tear their stuff down. Okay, so let's go back here to the biofuel reactors, or the bioreactors. Alright, so each one of these slots can hold a different type of item. I don't want to say vegetable, but anything that'll work in this bioreactor increases this by 80, I believe. So right now we're only using ink sacs, and we're not very efficient. It's fine for what we're doing now, but to make this thing make as much biofuel as possible, you have to have 9 different items in here that work with this bioreactor. Each section can hold 64, and I believe this is a buffer zone for this area. And one thing I wanted to do, we can get 4 items right away. Carrots, potatoes, netherwort, and wheat. Now, the carrots and potatoes go directly into those bio reactors. The netherwort can go directly into it after harvested. The wheat, we have to use the seeds. The wheat stalk themselves cannot go into the bioreactors, and that gives us 4 more, which is 6, and would increase our efficiency by 6 times. So that's what I'm planning on doing with this area here. And to get that done, we're going to need to put a chipset, not chipset, I can't think of it. Let's see, chip, nope, circuit. There we go. In one of these circuit boards, probably like the not the basic, I think the enhanced, yeah, the one with the bronze, the carpenter and water. And then you take that and a soldering iron, and once you make this, you right click the soldering iron and you can add tubes to these. Oh, not plural. You can add these tubes to that circuit and change which type of, there's Z.
Yeah,
hey Z!
Change
which type of farm you can make. This one, copper, tin, bronze, iron, and gold, I think go for the electrical engines, and then these all have something to do with the farms. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up and get it rolling and continue this episode then, and I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can see here, I made a bunch of carpenters. It's just easier this way, so you don't have to keep switching the liquids that you can put in here. I'm not sure all the different types of liquid you can put in here, but for right now we need the water one. So the first thing that I want to make is the soldering iron, and I do believe I may have already done it wrong. Let's take that out of there, put this one here, and that one there. Yes, alright, we need to make that one. We're going to use that to make our circuits. Actually, the circuit board is made in the carpenter, then we need to add the electron tubes to the circuit board by using this soldering iron. So let's see, what do we do? We need a circuit board, and I do believe it's bronze in the center, at least the one we need to make, okay? And redstone, there we go. I think this is the right one. You might be able to get by with the smaller one, but this one is probably the one we need. Come on. Alright, enhanced circuit board. Okay, so if we right click this, it opens this up and you can put the circuit board in there. And then we need to set this to managed or manual. Manual, I believe. Let me check real quick. Manual is what we're looking for. Yes, manual. Manual. Okay, so we need to make the tubes now, and for that you need the thermionic. I always have trouble saying that word. Thermionic fabricator. I need to go get some glass. This takes liquid glass to melt down to make the tubes, basically. And just throw a stack in there to be handy. A word of advice with the thermionic fabricators. They constantly drain power. So come back here when you're done and swap that redstone energy cell or energy conduit out so that it doesn't drain power. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is the obsidian Pizza's done. The first thing we're going to need is the obsidian electron tube. And one of the other things we're going to need is the bronze tube. And we're going to need 2 of the iron as well. So, let's get them in there like that. And that should do, I think that's what we need. We need 1 of the bronze, 2 of the iron, and 1 of the obsidian. Okay, so let's put these in here. And let's put them in the order that we want. It doesn't really matter to me at this point, but if you wanted to change it, you could. I'm going to put the bronze and the obsidian in the middle, and the 2 iron out here. Now let's switch it over to managed farm. No effect. Well, I thought that did gourds and melons. Let me look. Maybe I got that wrong. Yeah, it says gourd farm is obsidian. Well, I guess we can add another. Well, heck, I'm lost now. We can add another crop in there. I don't know. That kind of threw me off. Oops. And let's get that set back up. So the bronze there, the 2 iron, and this is also how you would add a circuit to an electrical engine. So that's going to be 2 crops, 2 vegetables. Now I'm thinking that we could, crops are stuff like wheat, and let's go ahead and do this. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay, well that it didn't take both of them on because it only needed 2 of them because they were both the same. That's good. Let's see here. Now for crops we can use wheat, but I wonder if we can use barley for the other one, because we need to use all 4 sides of this farm to make the bioreactors a lot more efficient for us. So let's see. I'm not even sure where to look. Here's barley. Can you use? Let's see if cotton seeds, barley seeds. There we go. All right. Let's see if you can actually use them in the bioreactor. Hover over them and push U, and you can make a seed bag. What about cotton? And seed bag. Dang it. Okay, well, that'll get us going for now. I'm gonna do. Might have to get some wheat seeds going here. There's barley, melon, pumpkin. I wanted to use those. Oh, there's some right there. Okay. So we have carrots and potatoes and 2 seeds, and that should make up our circuit. And I do believe if this is going to be a manual farm, that we have to remove the dirt. Oh man, why did it do that? I didn't want to do that. I did not really want to do that. What's terrible is I only have 1 carrot. So we need this thing to plant, but No, need to go over here. Need to add some dirt and some fertilizer. But I need to clear off this layer of peat, I think is what this is. It makes from the tree farm, leftover from the tree farm, and reset the ME system that's underneath here, the import and export buses. And in the next episode, I'll have this all running, and it's probably just going to be another bronze and another iron electron tube, and make this right for once instead of getting that. And then all I need to do after that is come around here, change. Let's see, what is it? This is the ink sacs feeding in here, like that. And if we put down something from the ME system to where we can export from the ME system into this piping here, which is the transfer node piping. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the squid arm. Thought something was flying out of the system. Anyway, I want to export into this piping the seeds from the farm, the carrots from the farm, and also potatoes and potentially melons or netherwort. So I'm gonna get to work on that, and in the next video we'll do an update on this, and I'll see you then, guys. Peace out.